Hello, Informal. Today you are doing a lesson on area of triangles. So we're going to start off with a bit of a review problem. So it says find the area of the rectangle. Well, you know that area of a rectangle is base times height. So now we're going to plug in what our base and height are. So I have a base of 15 and a height of 7. And when we multiply that out, we get 105 inches. Okay, part 2. It says draw in the diagonal and find the area of the two right triangles. Remember, a diagonal goes from one corner to a corner that is not adjacent to it. So do you guys see how I have a right triangle right here? This green one. And I have a right triangle right there. So would it be safe to say that both of those triangles together add to the total area of our rectangle? So if I wanted to find the area of just one of those triangles, what would I do? Well, I hope you're thinking I would take what we got, 105, and divide it by 2, right? We'd split it up equally. So then both of those triangles have an area of 52.5 inches squared. So what we just demonstrated there was how you find the area of a triangle. So area of a triangle is half your base times your height. So half your base times height. So in this example here, here's our base, and there's our height. And normally that's how we'll see it. Normally your height will fall inside your triangle, but sometimes it doesn't. So sometimes when it doesn't, it's going to look like this. So if you have a right triangle, remember that's when there's a right angle, your legs of your right triangle actually end up being your base and your height. Here again, here's your height, there's your base. And then the goofy one of all of them is when you have an obtuse triangle, so when this angle is bigger than 90, your height actually falls outside your triangle. But the key thing I want you to look at though, what do all of these have in common? Your base and your height make a right angle. Make a right angle. Oh, there's another right angle. And lastly, here's your right angle. So the key to always look for is look for the right angle. Your base and your height make a right angle. Because in some of the problems, they'll give you more information and they're going to try to trick you, but you'll know which is what because they'll make the right angle together. Okay, so let's try some straightforward examples right here. So it says find the area of a triangle. So again, area equals half base times height. Plug in half times 10 times 6. Crunching it out, half of 10 is 5. 5 times 6 is 30 centimeters squared. Again, here's my right angle, there's my height, here's my base. Area equals half base times height. Half times 8 times 5. Half of 8 is 4. 4 times 5 equals 20 feet squared. Lastly, again, look for that right angle. Half base times height. Excuse me. Half of 15 is 7.5. 7.5 times 16 is 120 centimeters squared. All right, makes sense? Now let's see if we can try this working backwards. So it says find the height of the triangle given the area is 39 square inches. So again, start with your formula. Plug in what we know. We have our area is 39, so that's our A. Oh, we gotta look at our picture here. Our base is 13, and we're looking for the height. Now let's simplify the right-hand side of the equation. So 39 is going to stay the same. Half of 13 is 6.5 times h. How do we get h alone? We'll divide by 6.5. (39) divided by 6.5 is 6. So 6 inches. Let's try another one. It says a triangle has an area of 84 square inches and a height of 14 inches. Find the base. So again, start with our formula. Our area is 84 square inches. Our base, do we know our base? Nope, that's what we're looking for, so times b, and our height is 14. Okay, again, let's simplify the right-hand side of the equation. So I'm going to leave 84 alone. Okay, so what's half of 14? Well, half of 14 is 7, so I get 7b. Now how am I going to get b alone? Divide, divide. So 84 divided by 7 gives me 12. So we have a base of 12 inches. Find the area of the triangle. Okay, so this one, there's kind of a lot going on. So they're trying to throw you off here. But we know, let's just start off. Let's write down our formula. Area equals half base times height. Remember on this page over here, we said that our base and our height make the right angle, right? All those right angle marks. So look for the right angles, what we wrote down. Now let's look here. If I look for my right angle, here it is. So I know I'm going to use 5 and this length here. So right away, we can cross off 13. That's just extra info. But the tricky part about this example is, look, I only want the area of the shaded triangle. That white part out here, the non-blue shaded part, that's not part of my triangle. So really, I know I have a height of 5, but is my base this whole length of 12, or is it just 9? So take a second, what do you think? I think I only want the blue shaded part. I hope you think 9, because the 9 is just the blue shaded part, because this extra 3 is there just to throw you off. So your base and your height are 5 and 9. So again, if we take half of 9, it's 4.5. 4.5 times 5 gives us 22.5 feet squared. Everyone say hi to Miss Dennis. Hey guys. Okay. And our last example says find the area of the composite figure. So you're looking here. Oops. I want to scroll down. There we go. So if we look at this picture here, I have a rectangle and a triangle. So let's first start off by finding the area of the rectangle. Area of the rectangle. So we know, let's go like this. Actually, I'm going to erase that. We're going to put area of rectangle. So we know the area of a rectangle equals our base times height. Area, so what is our base? We have a base of 7 and a height of 4. So 7 times 4. Crunching that out, we get 28 meters squared. Perfect. Now find the area of the triangle. Again, our formula, area equals half base times height. So let's figure out what our base and height are. So think, here's my right angle. Let's erase this for a second. Well, I know I have a height of 4. And here's my right angle, but what's this length right here? What's the 4 making the right angle with? Well, it's 7. So our base is 7 and we have a height of 4. So if we crunch that out, half of 7 is 3.5. 3.5 times 4 is going to give us 14 meters squared. And then think, we're not done yet, so we have to add them together. So 28 plus 14 equals 42, 42 meters squared. Okay, be good for the sub, you guys. I should be back tomorrow. Ask for help if you need it, okay?